Right, we're going to be looking at doing the cutting plane. I've drawn an arrow in and I've called it direction B, and we're going to actually be looking at this cutting plane in the direction of B, which means that I'm not just going to see the cutting plane, I'm going to also be wanting to see what's happening behind the cutting plane. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay my set square, my 30-degree set square over there, and I'm going to slide it out to about that point over there, and I'm going to draw an XY axis coming across here. I'm going to label that X, I'm going to label that Y over there. I'm then going to slide this back again to where it's parallel to the cutting plane but not touching it. I then hold that 30-degree set square down very, very firmly, and I take out my 45-degree set square from underneath it. I place it on that point over there at S and Q, and I take a line coming out over here. I place it at 3. I take a line coming out over there. I go up to W and Z. I take a line coming out over there. I go up to A. Take a line coming out over there, and I go to point 0 and I take a line out over there. Note this 30-degree set square did not move during that process. I've now got lines coming out at 90 degrees to that XY axis. Very important. Those lines must be at 90 degrees. If they are not at 90 degrees, this whole thing doesn't work. Right, once I've got that, I can then dispose of those, and I can then come along here and I can start taking these measurements. Let's start with point S. There's point S distance from the XY axis. Find point S over here, take it up to the new XY axis, place it down and label it. Point S. Point Q. There's the distance, point Q. Find point Q, take it up to the XY axis, place down point Q. There is point Q. Point 3. There is point 3 from the XY axis. Find point 3. Take it up over here. Place it down. That is point 3. Go to point W. There's point W. Find point W. Go across to XY axis. Place it down. There is point W. Go to point Z. There's point Z from the XY axis. There's point Z. Go up to the new XY axis. Place down point Z. Point A. Take that to XY axis. Find point A. Go up to XY axis and place point A down. Label it. And point 0. Point 0 and point A are in line with each other. There's point 0, go up over there. Point A and point 0 should be exactly in line with each other and parallel to the XY axis. There's point 0 over there. Right, I can now draw in my cutting plane. That would be QS, SW, AW, and AZ, ZQ. Right, that gives me my cutting plane over there. But I said that I wanted to see it in the direction of B. Do I have a little piece of line going between S and 3? Yes, I do. If I'm looking over here, I can see that little piece of line, so I must be able to see S3, and the same story for Q3. There is Q3. Do I have a piece of line going between A and 0? Yes, definitely I do. Do I have a piece of line going between Z and 0? Definitely I do. Do I have a piece of line going between W and 0? Definitely I do. And I definitely I can see a line, but it will be in hidden detail going between 3 and 0. Why can I see that as hidden detail? Well, if I'm standing on this side at position B, looking across, 03 is behind everything that I'm drawing over here. Therefore, it is hidden detail over there. Everybody seeing that idea? Right. Once I've done that, I can then do my hatching on that. I'm just going to do it in this direction. There we go. Just do hatching with a 0.3 pencil, and you should be able to see your cutting plane nice and easily. There we go. There is my cutting plane with all of the points on it.